Assassin's Creed Shadows and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth were on my list of most anticipated games of 2024. That is, until the recent and honestly disappointing delay of Assassin's Creed Shadows, moving the title out of its 2024 window. Now that I've had some time to sit with the news of this delay, I continuously find myself asking, why? Yo, this is your boy James over XpectoGO, bringing you guys fun and positive gaming content. On September 25th, Ubisoft announced the sad delay of its next Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, with its release moving from the previous November 15th, 2024 date to the new February 14th, 2025 release. The announcement came with an open letter from the vice president and executive producer of Assassin's Creed at Ubisoft. Now, looking back, there were a couple of huge announcements days before that hinted at Assassin's Creed Shadows possibly being delayed. First, Ubisoft announced that it would not in fact showcase Assassin's Creed Shadows at the Tokyo Game Show as previously planned. The announcement came on September 24th, just 2 days before the scheduled showcase, saying, "We regret to inform you that due to various circumstances, which was very ominous at the time, we have decided to cancel our online participation in Tokyo Game Show 2024. Now, the Tokyo Show is held, of course, in Tokyo, the exact location of Assassin's Creed Shadows. The game having a showcase at this game show made obvious sense, so the cancellation and short notice was a huge red flag. On top of that, a same-day report came from Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming, who reported that Insider Gaming has learned that Ubisoft has canceled its press previews of Assassin's Creed Shadows, raising even more red flags concerning Assassin's Creed Shadows' delay. As a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, owning all of the games just about, I'm honestly left with one thing. Again, why? Why is it that Assassin's Creed Shadows got delayed? Why did Ubisoft decide to delay Assassin's Creed Shadows now? And honestly, why should I as a fan be excited about the game still? Well, according to Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed Shadows was delayed because Ubisoft needs more time to polish and refine the experience of the game, pushing further some of its key features, which I buy, having gone through the same situation covering Hogwarts Legacy, originally releasing holiday 2022, but delayed to February 2023 for the same reason as AC Shadows. The delay helped the game to be more polished, allowing for a working game upon release, which led to pretty great reviews and selling, obviously, the most copies of any game in 2023. And just like I applauded Avalanche Software on their decision to delay the game in hopes to put out the best game for the fans, I'm going to applaud Ubisoft as well for the decision on delaying for the same reason, because it would be much easier as a company, a publisher, or even developer to release the game in November as planned with a few bugs still and fixing it later with a patch, which seems to be a trend nowadays. So credit where credit is due. Another reason for Assassin's Creed Shadows' delay is Ubisoft's recent decline in stock. According to Insider Gaming, Ubisoft stock prices on the London stock market fall to an 11-year low, sitting at £9.28 per share. It's the first time since November of 2014 that shares have fallen under £10. It's so bad. Ubisoft had an investors call announcing more disappointing updates for investors outside its stock, like lowering Ubisoft's expected financial targets for the second quarter of 2025 and the remainder of 2024, thanks to the delay in Assassin's Creed Shadows, but mostly the poor financial performance of Star Wars Outlaws, a game I'm honestly thoroughly enjoying so far and currently playing through on the channel. Speaking of the channel, if you are enjoying this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Ubisoft game playthroughs and news updates. These all-time low numbers has made the investors open an investigation into the company, which is wild. Ubisoft CEO sent a memo to the staff that was leaked by Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming before that September 25th investors call, further highlighting another reason why Assassin's Creed Shadows was delayed and the new company policies that will come with said delay. Like going back to, and I quote, extraordinary experiences and ultra-polished games on day one. We need to continue to improve when it comes to fine-tuning our games and delivering outstanding gameplay. Something admittedly that hasn't been the case for recent Ubisoft games like Star Wars Outlaws, as I mentioned before. Ubisoft CEO continues the memo with even more new game policies stating, and I quote, our new releases, starting with Assassin's Creed Shadows, will again be available on Steam on launch day, in addition to being available on first parties, Epic's, and of course Ubisoft stores. Also, we are currently rethinking our Season Pass model for our upcoming games for Assassin's Creed Shadows. All players will have access to the game at the same time, and those who have pre-ordered the game, as we mentioned earlier, will get the first expansion for free, which is usually $15 to $20 in addition for types of expansions like this. All of this as Ubisoft moves away from the Seasons Pass model, a model amongst the gaming community that made sense for live service games, but single player games adopting it like a Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows generally made Ubisoft look kind of greedy, locking in game content behind a paywall. So again, credit where credit is due, a needed and much welcome change in policy despite the news of Assassin's Creed Shadows being delayed. All of this with the last big statement coming from the memo, touching on what others believe to be the controversial inclusion of Yasuke in Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I quote, lastly, I'd like to address the recent polarized coverage around our creative choices. We are an entertainment company. As such, our objective is not to endorse any specific agenda. Our mission has always been to entertain players and enrich their lives with original and memorable experience that resonate with a global audience. To which, as a company, this makes total sense. Appealing to a wider audience gives you a wider path of cash flow within the company. That's the bottom line when it comes to things like this. And it's so important, especially when your company is publicly traded on a stock market with investors. So I guess understanding the why behind the delay of one of my most anticipated games of 2024, Assassin's Creed Shadows, from needing more polish to Ubisoft's low stock to even the company policy changes, does this have me excited about the game still? And I gotta be honest, selfishly, yes, I'm still excited to play this game. Despite everything, as a fanboy of this franchise and the person who has loved what I've seen from the game so far, I'm still excited about Assassin's Creed Shadows. From the new weather system and its effect on stealth, to exploring feudal Japan and the narrative that comes from playing as Naoe or Yasuke, I'm still will be copping this game on day one. That being said though, I gotta call a spade and recognize that Ubisoft as a company still needs to be better according to its stock market and public reception so far. Something stated and echoed by their CEO, which is pointed out clearly in their memo, demanding much needed changes for the health of the company and its player base. Changes that I hope are realized in the months leading to AC Shadows released. The delay, though disappointing, looks to give us fans the opportunity to play a more polished, wider available game that hopefully is a worthy addition to the franchise, and that's encouraging. We as a gaming community win when great games are released to us, the community, forcing other publishers and developers to hopefully step their game up and make even better games, creating a healthy industry for everyone, which is what at the end of the day we all want. We just have our ways and differences of going about it. But until then, we will continue to cover Assassin's Creed Shadows our Star Wars Outlaws playthrough, and of course our upcoming Indiana Jones and the Great Circle playthrough at the end of the year going into 2025. If that's something you're excited about though, again, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the content. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and hanging out with your boy. Special thanks to the Protagonists squad who make videos like this possible every day. Their continued support is what drives us to try to make great videos for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to check out the video to your right. YouTube says you guys might like this. I have been James over XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in fun and positive gaming content. I'll see you guys in the land of feudal Japan. Until